I said that if Zion signed back with the Pelicans to his rookie extension, I will come on here and publicly apologize and admit that I was wrong about the city of New Orleans. They should not sell them. So now they could tape this, and I will be donating some money to a charity around New Orleans. That was the deal that we made.
When I tweeted this out in 2015, there was no way that I ever could have known that I would be using this tweet in a video. So check it out. In 2015, I tweeted out, honestly, if Perkins was playing for free, I wouldn't want him on my team, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. In the 2015-2016 season, Kendrick Perkins averaged 2.5 points and 3.5 boards for one of the worst New Orleans Pelicans teams that I had ever seen. When I saw us post-ISOing Kendrick Perkins in our opening game versus the Golden State Warriors, I knew that our season was cooked. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Why does Kendrick Perkins deserve any of this slander? Well, to be real, I'm only lightheartedly returning the favor, when honestly I should be thanking him. Big Perk recruiting Anthony Davis away was one of the best things that he could have done for this franchise. If AD doesn't leave when he does, our team could be looking a whole lot different. Honestly though, big shout out to Perkins, great career, he's a champion, and if you average 2.5 points per game, hey, you averaged more than me at the NBA level. A lot of respect to Perkins for keeping his word and apologizing on national television, and also coming through with the donation. Now, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm really excited to be making this video. The narrative has been changing in New Orleans, and it's a beautiful thing to see. So let's start off by talking about some of the things that the Pelicans did right. They fired Stan Van Gundy after only 1 year and then hired Willie Green. The amount of trust that you have to have in your front office to make this decision is off the charts. The Pelicans were entering a critical year in Zion's contract, but that didn't stop them from putting their faith in a rookie head coach in Willie Green. Okay, so the Pelicans fired Van Gundy and they put their faith in a rookie head coach in Willie Green. Well, what else did they do? They also nailed the draft and signed one of the toughest undrafted free agents of their class. Am I going to take this moment to big up Alvarado? Of course, I have to.
Down, couldn't get the bank. Enough time for a guy like Chris Paul. Jose takes it away. Herb, how about it? Brandon's got him. And by the way, Jose not backing down. Jose will never back down. You got that.
In New Orleans, Alvarado is much more than just a fan favorite. We've got a whole lot of love for him. Shout out to him for killing things with the Puerto Rican national team. Jose, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, just a phenomenal rookie class from the New Orleans Pelicans, who honestly really needed it. Okay, so they nailed the rookie class, but what else? Well, they also let Lonzo Ball basically walk, which could not have been an easy decision. Lonzo Ball has been great for Chicago, but ultimately, I think that letting him walk was the right decision for both parties. Let me know if you guys disagree down in the comments below. If you disagree, I won't be too mad. After all, that Lonzo to Zion connection was really fun. With Lonzo walking, the Pelicans would need to fill a hole at guard. They thought that Devontae Graham could help fill that hole, but he wouldn't be enough. Mid-season, the Pelicans would trade for CJ McCollum, who immediately came in, made the team better, and shed some light on the Zion Williamson situation while improving it. They also got Larry Nance, who had big moments in the playoffs. This guy was basically a toss-in in all of this. Oh yeah, that's right. After starting 1-12, the New Orleans Pelicans would go on to make the NBA playoffs. I'm still really sad that Josh Hart couldn't be a part of it, but I guess something had to give. Not only did the Pelicans make the playoffs, but they were able to push the Suns to 6 games with 3 rookies playing major rotational minutes. If CP3 doesn't give the Pelicans that perfect game, the Pelicans might take that series in 7. The Pelicans did some maturing on the fly in that series, and it was amazing to watch. I saw shades of greatness from Brandon Ingram. This dunk right here en route to another massive game screamed superstar to me.
You can play through Jonas right now, too. You can play through Jonas. Jonas fronted. Brandon with contact. Oh, and the hammer!
There are some people watching this right now who are probably like, well, he's too high on the New Orleans Pelicans. Let me just have this. We've been through a lot as a fan base. This season, we heard every single Zion Williamson rumor in the book. And the thing is, at one point, they broke me. I was literally embracing that Joe Tsai mindset of, I would rather a team that plays hard, that wins 40 games or something, than a team that has way more talent, but you gotta worry about all these rumors and all of this drama and all of that stuff. When I say that I have heard every single Zion Williamson rumor imaginable, I have. If we go back to the 2019 NBA lottery, to the 2019 NBA draft, when the Pelicans won the lottery, there were people that with a straight face said that Zion Williamson should consider returning to Duke for another season instead of potentially playing basketball for New Orleans.
Do you think Zion should pull the power play to avoid the Pelicans?
Yeah, if that's what he wants to do. Kiki Vandeweghe did it in 1980. Danny Ferry did it years later. Kobe Bryant, to a lesser degree, did it. Eli Manning did it in football. It's not like it's precedent-setting, number one. But number two, and more importantly, and this is all due respect to David Griffin, Alvin Gentry, the New Orleans Pelicans, and all of this stuff.
Do you know how much hate you have to have for the New Orleans Pelicans to even think about saying something like this? I understand the Anthony Davis era wasn't the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I mean, AD did get Boogie, he had Drew, and all of that doesn't matter because we had a completely new front office anyways. July 2nd, Zion Williamson would officially dead all of the noise when he agreed to sign a 5-year, $193 million designated maximum rookie extension that could earn him as much as $231 million. Now, in order for Zion to get the $231 million instead of the $193, he has to either make an All-NBA team, win MVP, or win Defensive Player of the Year next season. This would trigger a Supermax escalator clause that could up the total value of the deal to the full $231 million. Let's get this out of the way right now. Zion Williamson is my way too early pick for MVP. Now, according to Spotrac, there are no options in Zion Williamson's contract with the New Orleans Pelicans. There's also no trade bonus. The Pelicans also have protections should Zion Williamson miss significant time in the future. So when it comes to protections and all that, I'm imagining that Zion got a similar contract to the one that Joel Embiid signed when he signed his rookie extension. Like I said in my James Harden video, which check that out if you guys missed that by any chance, but like I said in that video, Zion could have played hardball with the New Orleans Pelicans and won. Instead, he signs a contract with no options and shows full faith in the organization. Guys, hearing Zion speak about this contract extension was everything for me.
I want to thank my family. I want to thank the YMCA. I want to thank the city of New Orleans. I want to thank all of you up here, and especially Ms. Benson. I just want to say thank y'all for believing in me, just giving a kid like me a chance to showcase some of my abilities and help bring the team, hopefully, multiple championships. But, like, most of all, like, thank y'all for really sticking with me the past year. Like Coach Green said, on my birthday last year is when I found out I broke my foot. And I was out the whole year. It was a tough year. And then for the Pelicans to come give me this birthday gift, I'm not going to let them down. I'm not going to let the city down. I'm not going to let my family down. And most of all, I'm not going to let myself down. So just thank you.
Zion is bought into the city. His family is putting roots down in the community. I just have nothing but respect for Zion and his camp right now. Now, with Zion inked until 2027 to 2028 to a deal with no options, the looming question would be, well, what is Zion Williamson going to look like? If anybody truly does need a refresher, here's a reminder that Zion's sophomore season, he averaged 27 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3.7 assists on 61.1% from the field. Zion Williamson would record the highest field goal percentage in NBA history by a player who averaged at least 25 points per game. Zion would pass Kevin McHale, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, and Amari Stoudemire. He did this playing next to Steven Adams. Now Zion is next to Jonas, and also has CJ on the perimeter, somebody that can get up threes with good efficiency and a lot of volume. Guys, I think this version of Brandon Ingram playing with Zion Williamson is going to be must-see TV. According to Scoop Beat, New Orleans Pelicans forward Zion Williamson has been at the Pelicans practice facility consistently since the season ended. Scoop has been hearing from people that Zion looks to be in phenomenal shape. He went on to say that Zion is determined to prove the league and his teammates that he is 100% ready to go this year, and by the looks of it, currently, it appears he is on his way to being the force that he was 2 years ago. Now, you guys could question Scoop on some of his other reports, but this one appears to be really accurate. Zion has been very engaged with the team, and I mean, look at some of these pictures. This guy looks to be in ridiculous shape. Now, it's really hard to tell with pictures and videos, but to me, it seems like he's in better shape than he was his rookie or sophomore year. It's clear that Zion has a massive chip on his shoulder, and he's going to be making a lot of people eat their words this upcoming year. Hearing reports that Zion has been killing it makes me so happy. I mean, just think back to the start of last season. We were seeing reports that Zion was over 300 pounds. Now it looks like he's in phenomenal shape. His confidence is back, and so is his swagger. Guys, nobody in the league is built to stop Zion Williamson. I remember watching this guy bully Steven Adams and Rudy Gobert. If you can't guard Zion with bigs, wings, or guards, then what can you guard him with? Here's your terrifying reminder that Zion is only 22 years old, and he just made that. We haven't even come close to seeing the best version of this guy. In the comments below, I want to know what your expectations are for Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. I think that we all know what my expectations are. Now it's just up to the team to fulfill them. Oh, and shout out to Dyson Daniels and Liddell. If these guys are good players, then hey, we really might not be fair. Look, I know I gassed this video, but bear with me. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm GetLikeCoop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.